I want you to try and visualize $1 trillion. It's impossible, right? But let's try. If you spent $1 every single second, it would take you 31,000 years to spend $1 trillion. You could buy the entire NFL, the NBA, and the Premier League, and still have enough left over to buy, I don't know, a small country? Or you could take all that cash and dump it into the sand to build a city that looks like a screensaver. We humans are obsessed with building stuff. We love concrete, we love steel, and apparently we love lighting money on fire. Today, we are counting down the top 10 most expensive megaprojects of all time. We've got highways that cost more than wars, ghost towns in the desert, and one project so big it literally slowed down the rotation of the Earth. Buckle up, we're about to see where all the money went. Starting us off at number 10, it's the project that literally paved the way for modern life, the U.S. Interstate Highway System. Back in the 1950s, driving across America meant dirt roads and hoping you didn't die of dysentery. President Eisenhower saw the German Autobahn and said, "I want that, but bigger." It took 35 years of non-stop construction. The final bill, adjusted for inflation, a staggering $459 billion. That is an insane amount of money for asphalt. But think about it, without this, there's no Amazon Prime, no road trips, no fast food. It is the arteries of the American economy. The downside? Roads break. We are currently spending billions every single year just to keep this thing from crumbling into dust. It's the ultimate high-maintenance relationship. At number 9, we have a project that is currently serving as a cautionary tale for the rest of the world, the California High-Speed Rail. The pitch in 2008 was a dream, San Francisco to LA in under 3 hours. Budget? A reasonable $33 billion. Fast forward to today, the budget has mutated into a $128 billion monster. And the train? It's completely imaginary. It doesn't exist yet. Right now, it's mostly just a collection of very expensive concrete arches standing in the middle of farmland. Critics call it a disaster. Supporters say it's complex. But let's be real. For $128 billion, I expect that train to not just take me to LA, but to tuck me in and read me a bedtime story. Number 8 takes us to China, and things are about to get scary big. This is the Three Gorges Dam. Forget everything you know about dams. This thing is a beast. It creates a reservoir that stretches 400 miles upstream. It generates so much electricity, it's basically a national battery. But here is the fact that keeps me up at night. This dam holds 42 billion tons of water. That weight is so massive that when they filled it up, it actually slowed down the rotation of the Earth. We literally grabbed the planet and hit the brakes. The price tag is debatable. Officially, $37 billion, but when you factor in that they had to evict 1.3 million people, destroying entire cities and history in the process, the real cost is estimated around $180 billion. It's impressive, sure, but the cost, terrifying. For number 7, we have to look up, way up, the International Space Station. The single most expensive object humanity has ever constructed, $150 billion. It took 15 different nations working together to build a science lab floating in a vacuum. And honestly, just think about the logistics. If you forget a screwdriver on a construction site here, you go to Home Depot. If you forget one up there, it costs $50 million to send a rocket back to get it. We've learned incredible things about biology and physics thanks to the ISS, but the clock is ticking. NASA plans to deorbit it around 2030. That means we're going to take a $150 billion masterpiece and intentionally burn it up in the atmosphere. That hurts my wallet just thinking about it. At number 6, we have a monument to too much too fast. Welcome to Dubai Land. In the mid-2000s, Dubai wanted to become the tourism capital of the galaxy. The plan? A $64 billion theme park complex that would make Disney World look like a parking lot. They promised us robot dinosaurs. They promised us life-sized recreations of the wonders of the world. And then the economy crashed in 2008. The money evaporated instantly. Today, if you drive out there, you won't see roller coasters. You'll see half-built skeletons of buildings being reclaimed by the desert sand. It's essentially a $64 billion ghost town. It's a harsh lesson. You can have the biggest dreams in the world, but if the bank account hits zero, the party is over. Number 5 is a project that feels like we're hacking the planet. China's South-North Water Transfer Project. The problem is simple. Southern China has water. Northern China has people. The solution? Just move the water. But we aren't talking about a garden hose. We are talking about building thousands of miles of canals and tunnels to force massive rivers to flow uphill across a continent. They've spent $79 billion so far, and they aren't even done. It's arguably the biggest plumbing job in history. Critics scream about the environmental damage, but the government argues it's necessary for survival. It's man versus nature, and right now, man is winning, but at a very steep price. Number 4 is the most successful project you've probably never heard of. Jubail Industrial City in Saudi Arabia. Most of the projects on this list are flashy. This one is just industrial. Back in the 1970s, the Saudis looked at a patch of empty desert and said, let's build the world's biggest factory complex right here. They spent over $100 billion terraforming the sand into a massive city dedicated to petrochemicals. It's ugly, it smells like industry, but it prints money. While Dubai Land failed because it was all hype, Jubail succeeded because it was all business. It proves that sometimes the boring projects are the ones that actually pay off. Number 3, we're back in Dubai. Because one mega airport wasn't enough, they decided to build another one, Al Maktoum International. The goal? To crush every other airport on Earth. They designed this place to handle 220 million passengers a year. That's insane volume. The projected cost is $82 billion. But right now, it's practically empty. Construction has been delayed, paused, and restarted multiple times. It's like throwing a party in a stadium and only 5 people show up. Will it eventually become the center of global travel? Maybe, or maybe it'll just be the world's most expensive place to buy duty-free perfume. Number 2. Remember the US highway system at number 10? Well, China looked at that and decided to speedrun it. Starting in the late 90s, China went on a concrete bender. In just about 20 years, they built a highway network longer than the one it took America 35 years to finish. The cost is estimated at over $240 billion. But honestly, nobody knows the real number. It's probably way higher. It's brutal efficiency. No town halls, no voting, just bulldozers. It shows what happens when a superpower decides to hit copy and paste on infrastructure across an entire country. And finally, the big boss. The project that defies all logic. Number 1, NEOM, specifically The Line. If you haven't seen the concept art, you need to Google it right now. Saudi Arabia is trying to build a city that is a single, continuous line. Mirrored walls, 170 kilometers long, taller than the Empire State Building. No cars, no streets. Just a climate-controlled trench in the desert. The price? Estimates range from $500 billion all the way up to $1 trillion. It sounds like the setting for a dystopian sci-fi movie where the main character tries to escape the simulation. And the crazy part? They are actually digging the hole right now. However, reality is already hitting hard. Recent reports say they're scaling it back massively for 2030 because, well, spending $1 trillion is hard, even for Saudi Arabia. Is it the future of humanity or the world's most expensive unfinished basement? I have no idea, but I can't wait to watch what happens. So there you have it, the 10 most expensive things humans have ever tried to build. Some of these projects connected the world. Others just moved a lot of sand around, but all of them prove one thing. We are an ambitious species with absolutely zero chill when it comes to spending money. Which one of these do you think was actually worth it? And which one is a total scam? Let me know in the comments. I want to see your hot takes. If you enjoyed watching me lose my mind over these numbers, hit that like button and subscribe for more. See you in the next one.